So good morning, everybody. If I can have your attention for just a minute. I would like to start by saying good morning to everybody and thank you all for being here to join us for the opening, the ribbon cutting for this really gorgeous facility. My name is Enrico Grotti. I'm interim county deputy county manager for the Community Services Division, and I'm also the director of the Planning and Development Services Department. I'd like to just take a moment before we get started and recognize some of the folks that we have with us today that have taken time out of their day to recognize this facility. To my right, I have State Senator Padilla. And I'd like to see State Senator like to say a few words.
Well, thank you very much, Enrico, and thank you very much to Bernalillo County. This is a huge, huge day for all of us. I have to say that I've kind of been watching the project. I was here on the groundbreaking, and I have to say that it came out even nicer than I thought it would. Can we give everybody from the county a hand for all of their hard work making this happen? So, like many of our families, I just grew up down the road, and I have to tell you that this swimming pool, this bathhouse, this spray park, this is the standard for New Mexico now. I firmly believe it's now the standard. You guys have set a new standard for the entire state. It's so impressive here. Thank you. And I do want to just take my jacket off and come in some shorts and sit under the big bucket of water sometime and just hang out there. So thank you. I'm going to do that sometime. But I just want to stand here and again, thank you for allowing me to join you today, and was happy to help raise some of the money. The county did their part. We were able to pull this money together to get this done. One of the things I asked the county originally was, please don't do this project unless you plan to do it right. And I think that you hit a home run on this one. So thank you again very much for that. I want to thank the community members that came forward and did not stop fighting to get this project done. Many of you are here right now. The Gallegos family and many of the other families have come forward and made sure that this project happened. Thank you to our community as well. We really appreciate your help there. And I would be remiss if I didn't say that one of the driving factors in the state legislature, I have a gigantic district with a lot of needs. A Senate, district is larger in nature, and I have about 5 state representatives that are a part of my district, and one of them is completely inside of my district, and I have about 4 others. But I want to recognize Representative Patricio Ruiloba, who grew up in this swimming pool, whose family made this thing happen for our community. He literally still lives right across the street almost. And I'm very proud of him for his efforts. And I just want to let you know that this project would not have happened had he not been so darn persistent. So can we give Representative Ruiloba a hand, please? I'm all about giving credit where credit is due, and I'm very proud of him. I'm very honored to work with him. Again, thank you very much to Debbie Jo. Can we give Debbie Jo a hand also? Thank you, Debbie. She and I kind of live in the same neighborhood, and we see each other walking all the time, and she's always walking faster because she's doing bigger things. So thank you all very much. I'm Senator Michael Padilla. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. We appreciate that. At this point, I would like to see if State Representative Patricio Villalobos would like to say a few words as well. An integral part of this process. Thank you very much for being here.
Yes, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone, and I'm really, truly honored to be here today. I appreciate the hard work that went into this, and I really want to say that this conversation about keeping this pool alive really was created with a relationship that was built by this community and relationships with the county, and then kind of really bled out to having relationships between the legislature, both sides of the chamber in the House and the Senate. And I'm really so excited to see this. This was a dream that my mother had for our community. And I have to say that other projects that are occurring in this community have that same relationship background. And one of the most important components, I think, that's happening to make this facility what it is because we're getting the conversation happening from the people that live in this community. They're the ones that had the conversation on what it should look like, meeting their needs, and myself and Senator Padilla and also Representative Andres Romero came together partnered with the county to create the funding, our tax dollars from this community to fully fund this project. So young people, this is for you. Adults, not too old to get in there and enjoy this as well. And this park is really, truly the beginning of great things that are going to be happening with the continued partnerships of the county and the legislature for our community. So enjoy this. This is for all of you, and thank you to our county leadership. Thank you to our contractors that worked on this. We have first responders who are here as well. Thank you for being here. And all of the families and communities that are here, thank you for working together with us for this project. Enjoy this place. It is yours.
Thank you, Enrico, Senator Padilla, and Representative Rui Loba. My name is Debbie Jo Almaguer. I'm the Director of Parks and Recreation for Bernalillo County. And I'm taking the place of Commissioner Quesada, who couldn't be with us tonight, or today. So I'm going to read my script that was prepared for me, and I had to edit some few things because I don't wear Speedos. So anyway, when I was a kid at the pool, and a hot summer day was the best. Back then we had diving boards and not much else. We were lucky they even put a slide in. Nothing like today with splash pads and water buckets and all the other fun stuff at the pool. But fun doesn't come without a cost. I would like to, I wouldn't be a good director and guardian of your tax dollars if I didn't let you know that what this project cost. This latest phase, the bathhouse, parking lot, and landscaping came in at $1.35 million. But as you look, nice showers, restrooms, a locker room area, safe parking, grass, and sunshade, creating nice sitting and picnic areas are all a part of this project. This is indeed a first-class job. Again, thank you to Wilson Engineering, Howard, Kaplan, ESA, Construction, Eric, where I think Eric's back there. Thank you, Eric. Stephen Pinella, the owner. Dennis Duran, project manager. John Barney, planner. Laura Kennedy, our section manager, and all your staff. Land management, who was out here mowing for us, thank you. Last year we flipped the switch on the new splash pad and the pump house. The pool has been renovated in the past few years, including a new mechanical room. So basically we have a brand new facility here. The total cost is almost $5 million. That just goes to show you that we believe in the South Valley and the great people who live here and call this home. Our kids in the South Valley deserve nice things, and this is one of them. We're going to keep working on it. Some other improvements here in this area as well. And remember, if you take care of this, the county will continue to take care of you. I want to thank everyone who turned out this morning for this event, and of course, cool off on our pool. Have a great time.
Thank you, Debbie Jo. So there's some other folks here today that are very important to this process and have been involved in this for many years. And they're from the local neighborhood association and the local community. So I'm going to ask a few of them to say a few words. And I'm going to start with Denny Sanchez, if you would kind of give us a little input.
Wow, this is beautiful. I've been here since '64, and I even jumped the fence one time to go swimming. But this is really awesome. We've come a long ways. I want to thank our senators, Michael Padilla, Representative Villarova, Romero, our first responders. I want to thank everyone for helping us do this. Frank Gallegos for being avid about pushing about doing things. John for keeping in contact with us to do this project. And this is amazing. This is awesome. And there's still more to come, ladies and gentlemen, more to come. So I hope you all enjoy and love it as much as we do. And again, thank you very much to everyone involved, Parks and Rec, for keeping it beautiful facility and keeping the weeds down and the grass trimmed, all of it. Thank you again. Frank, want to say a few words? Real quick, I want to thank our present board of Adobe Acre Association and also our prior board. If they wouldn't be for them for also pushing this, we wouldn't have what we have. But thank you, South Valley. We need to stay together, and we need to continue to get more money to beautify our South Valley. This is our home, so we need to do it. Thank you, everyone.
Good morning, everybody, and I just want to tell you again, thank you for coming. I want to say a special thanks to Michael Quesada, Michelle Luna, his assistant, Michael Padilla, Pat Rialoba, Andres Romero, of course, all the county staff that's been involved with this. This turned out to be great. We've been working on this project for 3 years, and this is what it's come out to be. It's a fabulous facility here. I used to be a lifeguard here years ago, and then we never had nothing like this, but I love it, my kids love it, the community loves it. Again, thanks to everybody that was involved in this project, and we'll see more to come. We have more to do for our community here, and again, thank you very much.
Thank you for those words. So the Adobe Acres Association has always been exceptionally strong neighborhood association. When I first started with the county, I was a neighborhood coordinator, and it was kind of one of my first introductions to the South Valley. But also along those lines, we have someone here for the South Valley Coalition. Elaine Goings would like to also have a few remarks regarding this. We'd love to have you.
Good morning. I am representing the coalition in the Valley of 9 neighborhood associations. And we are all here today representing and saying we are just so proud of the vision that the county and the state Parks and Rec had for the South Valley. And we want to see that it did take a village. And it's taken more than a village to accomplish this. And there's more coming. This entire back area is the next big project. But today we're celebrating the bathhouses, the parking lot, and everything that is making the South Valley residents proud. Proud to live down here and be a part of this new movement of making us proud of the South Valley. The neighborhood associations I would like to recognize is the Adobe Acres Association, the Canita Real, the Foothill Association, the Mountain View, the Community Action Mountain View, Parejito Village, the Southside Farms, and the Vecinos del Bosque neighborhood associations. So thank you all for being a part of that village.
3, 2, 1. Yeah!